Hi, I'm Carolina from Humble Warrior Yoga, and I'm going to be guiding you through a nice evening routine, something I like to do to help wind me down before bed. It's a very short practice, one that you can do in your pyjamas right before you go to bed, or maybe just winding down after a long day at work. So get into something comfortable. You might want to pause the video. You will need a couple of cushions or pillows from your bed, and then we'll get started. So I'm going to keep my pillow exactly where it is for now, because I quite like when I'm sitting cross-legged to support the arms. It's just a nice bit of extra support. I'm going to close the eyes. Bring our awareness to the breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can find a 2-to-1 breath. And by that I mean that your exhalations are going to be twice as long as the inhalations. So if you're breathing in for a count of 3, you'll breathe out for a count of 6. If you're breathing in for 4, you'll breathe out for 8, and so on. Just making that exhalation longer really helps to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. So that's the part that's responsible for our rest and digest. It's going to just really help us to relax a little bit deeper. And just a couple more breaths here. Feel free to pause the video at any time if you want to spend a little bit longer with something. Gently back the eyelids open. I'm just going to move my pillow off to the side for a moment. So keep the left foot where it is. You want the left sole of the foot against the right inner thigh. Extend the right leg out slightly to the side, off on a diagonal. I'm going to extend the left arm up overhead. The right hand is going to come over to that left thigh. And you're going to bend over towards the right. So you kind of got these opposing forces going on. The right arm reaching over towards the left to the right. And breathe deeply. Coming back up through centre. I'm just going to take the left hand down behind, extend the right arm up and really reach up through the right fingertips. Just lengthen through this right side body, counter stretch. And back to centre. So from the waist, you're going to rotate the body towards that extended leg and gently folding forwards. So as I said before, no effort required for this practice. And if you want to use your pillows, you can absolutely get yourself comfy, prop yourself up, and just relax and soften over. And slowly lifting back up, and we'll just repeat that on the other side. So we're not spending too long in any one position, but if you want to, that's fine. Just pause the video and go ahead and take as long as you need to. So the right sole of the foot comes to the left inner thigh, right arm extends overhead, left palm comes to the right thigh. We side bend over to the left. Just try to keep both sitting bones grounding down. Coming back up, take the right palm down behind you, Left arm reaches up, really stretch and reach through the fingers. Coming back up. So we're going to twist from the waist to face that left leg, folding forwards. So just take a little bit of time to find what your body needs really. Maybe you want to hug a cushion. Don't forget about the breath. The forward folds of any kind are really sort of very soothing for the body. Really help to calm our nervous system. Ultimately relaxing us. Coming back up. And extend both legs out in front of you. So you can either opt to have both legs parallel, or you could take them out a little bit wider than hip width. Just go with whatever feels right for you. I'm going to keep mine together. You can absolutely keep a bend in the knee. And again, I encourage you to use your pillows or anything that's going to help you to feel comfortable here. Take the arms up overhead, really lengthen up through the spine before folding forwards over the legs. Just relax the weight of the head down. Just 2 more breaths here. And slowly coming all the way back up. So we're going to make our way down to our backs. So move everything to one side. You might want to keep hold of one of your cushions to put underneath your head. I think I'll do that. We're just going to gently lower down to the back. Knees are bent. And take the feet out as wide as the mat. The soles of the feet flat to the ground. You can take your arms out by the sides, so they can be resting on the belly. Just gently start to windscreen wipe the legs from one side to the other. Inhale to centre, exhale lower to one side. And just do a few of those. And then draw both knees in towards the chest. You're going to keep a hold of that right leg, interlacing the hands around the shin. Send the left leg out long. And just gently rock back and forth. Just gentle movement of the hip. Maybe some circles. And then take the left palm to the right knee. Take the right arm out to the side and just gently guide that knee all the way over the left side of the body. A nice gentle spinal twist. You can absolutely keep your eyes closed here. Just peek at the video when you need to. Inhale, come back up to centre. We're just going to switch sides. So drawing that left knee in towards the chest. Just have a little bit of a rock. Just a bit of gentle movement into the thigh, maybe some circles. And right hand to the left knee, left arm out to the side. Just gently guide the knee over to the right. So when we do this, we're keeping both shoulders grounded down. If you feel your shoulder lifting up, just come back a little bit, back out of it. Nice. Then draw both knees back in towards the chest. Interlace the hands around the shins. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, draw the nose towards the knees. And release. And bring the hands to the back of the thighs, kick the feet up towards the ceiling. See if you can grab hold of the outer edges of the feet. And then draw the knees down by the ribs into a happy baby. If this isn't accessible to you, you can hold on to the shins or the backs of the thighs. Just keeping the soles of the feet facing the ceiling. You try to have a 90-degree angle so the shins are vertical. Maybe you want to gently rock from side to side here. Just really gently. You don't want to sort of roll over onto one side. See if you can lengthen the tailbone down towards the mat a little bit. And then bring the soles of the feet together and just bring them back down to the ground so the knees come out to the sides. If you need to grab a cushion to place under the thighs for support, you can do that. Otherwise, resting the hands on the belly. Just notice the rise and the fall of the hands with each breath. Soften everything into the ground. Let the ground support you. And you can either extend the legs out long, arms to the side for a traditional Shavasana, or I would really encourage you to take a legs up the wall variation. So if you're doing legs up the wall, you're going to shuffle right up towards the wall. And then turn around so that the legs are up the wall. And you're resting here. Take up some space. If you don't have a wall available to you, you can use a cushion and just place it underneath the hips. And just float the legs up. Really allow the legs to be weightless here. This is a really soothing pose, and it's particularly good for anybody who suffers from restless leg syndrome. So whichever option you've taken, I encourage you to stay here for a good 5 minutes. Bring your awareness to your breath. There's no work to be done. Just noticing the rise and the fall of the chest with each breath. The rise and the fall of the belly. And this is where I'll leave you. I hope you all have a really good night's sleep. Sweet dreams.